What is up? Another episode of The Warrior, episode 35. Episode of The Warrior, 35. What's up? My name is Kristen Marie, aka Warrior Matos, aka The Warrior. What is up? I know it's been, I always say it's always been a while because lately I've been busy. I've been getting a second job. I've been busy with my schoolwork, busy with life now and then. But I never forget my listeners. So for those of you listening out there, know that I am here and know that I am listening and know that you can clock in whenever you want or just, check in or, just check out the podcast or whatever the case may be. Okay. Today I want to really just, talk about patience, love, and life and consistency. And I've always talked about consistency. I've always have in my podcast, but patience for me is like a huge topic. Cause I'm learning to have it, but it's not easy to have patience. It really is not. Like, I, for one, have a patience problem. But what I can say is, you have to learn if you want to, be in a relationship with someone or just, be friends with someone, you have to learn to have patience. Because learning to have patience and learning how to communicate is one thing you're going to learn how to build when it comes to relationships and everything. And there are people who really do not have patience at all. Who just want to, how do I say it? Just want to rush to get to where they're going and not thinking about the other person's feelings. That's called being impatient. And something that I kind of am learning, not only about myself, but just, in general. And again, it's not easy because there are people who have different mindsets. And, people have to take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not all about one-track mindset. It's not. And like I said, there are gonna be people who will have that one-track mindset, and sometimes it's not going to work because you're so focused on having that one mindset that you want everyone else to have that same mindset as you. And, like I said, everyone has different mindsets and different ways of thinking. You can't have, unless if there's, like, communication involved and you're trying to get the other person to, not think the same way you do, but trying to be on the same page, then that's fine. But just as far as, patience, you have to be patient with other people, and I understand it's not easy, but it's something to work on, and that's just in life, and I'm learning that myself. I'm making this podcast kind of short today, and I know you guys will probably be like, oh, why? But I just want to know that whatever I let you guys know or talk to you guys about, I'm learning the same thing, and I'm right here with you. You guys are not alone. So I just want to, again, let you guys know that whatever I'm telling you guys, I'm learning the same thing and I'm teaching the same thing about myself. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are not alone. So you guys don't have to worry about it, okay? So, like I said, patience is a really hard thing for me, personally, but consistency is one thing I've said so many times in my other podcasts. If you look, not look back, but if you listen to my other podcasts in the past, I've always talked about consistency, but consistency and patience always go hand in hand, especially when bonding and trying to build friendship and trying to build a relationship between two people. Because if you're not patient with another person and you're just going to be like, oh, F this, F that person, and not giving that person to bloom with you, then I don't know what you're doing. I mean, it is what it is. I'm letting you guys know. You guys probably do not know, but my podcasts are now going on live on YouTube and on Facebook, so please check that out. I'm starting to build live podcasts on, well, not podcasts, but live videos on Facebook called Let's Talk. And they're actually really short. They're not really rants and all that stuff, but again, patience, consistency, and love. I know it kind of sounds all hippie and all 60s and all that stuff, but I'm not trying to sound like that at all. I mean, that's just the plain truth. And again, I just want to let you guys know that my podcast is not preaching. It's just more about connecting and trying to be real with you and just trying to be down to earth and real with you guys as best as possible. I hope you do like this short little podcast, but just know again, that patience just takes time to learn and to build. Love takes time and to build. Just like a house, it takes time and it takes time to build, and you have to learn how to build it with the right people. The people are the tools, and if you have the right tools, you will be able to be successful, and you will be able to build it together. I hope you guys like this podcast, and again, I've been going live on YouTube and on Facebook, so please check that out. Peace out.